Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Coin of World Today we travel to a turning point in modern history through a small but powerful object, the Islami Iran 2 Riyal 1358 coin. This coin was born in the year of revolution when Iran transformed from a monarchy into an Islamic Republic, and every detail of this coin carries the voice of that change. The year 1358 in the Iranian calendar corresponds to 1979, the year when the old imperial system ended and a new ideological state began. The 2 Riyal coin became one of the first everyday coins to circulate under the new Islamic Republic, replacing royal symbols with religious and national identity. Before the revolution, Iranian coins carried the image of the Shah, symbolizing monarchy, power, and dynasty, but after the revolution, those images were removed forever and new designs were created to reflect Islamic values: independence, resistance, and unity. The 2 Riyal 1358 coin is usually made of aluminum or aluminum bronze, depending on the mint batch, making it lightweight and practical for daily use. Its simple design was intentional because the new government wanted coins that were affordable, easy to produce, and accessible to common people. This coin was used by workers, farmers, students, and shopkeepers during a time of economic pressure, political restructuring, and social change. The calligraphy and symbols on the coin reflect Islamic culture rather than royal luxury. The absence of a human portrait itself tells a story because it represents a complete ideological shift away from king worship toward faith-based governance. This coin circulated during. Now, in this part of the video, we go deeper into the historical background of the Islamic Republic of Iran and understand why the year 1358 is one of the most important dates in Iranian history. The year 1358 in the solar Hijri calendar equals 1979 in the Gregorian calendar, and this was the year when the Iranian Revolution completely changed the political structure of the nation. Before this period, Iran was ruled by Mohammad Reza Shah Pahlavi, whose image appeared on coins and banknotes, representing royal authority and monarchy power. But after the revolution, led by Ruhollah Khomeini, the entire system shifted from monarchy to an Islamic Republic, and this transformation was immediately reflected in the country's currency. Currency is not just money, it is a message from the government to the people. Every coin carries symbols, slogans, and identity. When the monarchy ended, the portraits of the Shah were removed from circulation, and new coins like the Islami Iran 2 Riyal 1358 were introduced. These coins did not show a king or human face. Instead, they showed calligraphy, national symbols, and religious identity. This was a powerful statement that leadership now belonged to Islamic governance rather than royal bloodline. The 2 Riyal coin itself may seem small in value, but historically it represents economic adjustment during a revolutionary era. In 1979, Iran was facing political unrest, economic sanctions, restructuring of institutions, and later the beginning of the Iran-Iraq War. Despite these pressures, daily life continued. Markets opened, people worked, children went to school, and coins like the 2 Riyal passed from hand to hand in shops, buses, and local trade. It became part of ordinary life during extraordinary times. Let us talk about the design details more deeply. On one side of the coin you will see the inscription Islamic Republic of Iran, written in Persian script. This inscription officially marked the new identity of the state. Around the text you will notice decorative elements such as olive and oak branches. These branches traditionally symbolize peace, strength, and resilience. They were carefully chosen to communicate stability during a time of uncertainty. On the reverse side, the denomination 2 Riyal is clearly displayed, along with the Persian year 1358. The typography is bold and simple, showing practicality rather than luxury. The metal composition, usually copper-nickel alloy, gives the coin durability while keeping production costs low during revolutionary Period's governments prefer economical. Minting because large quantities must be produced quickly to replace old currency. Now imagine holding this coin in your hand. Think about the journey it has traveled. It may have been used in Tehran markets or rural villages. It may have paid or bus fare. Each scratch and mark on the surface represents real human transactions, real stories, and real history. Now let us continue our journey and move into the social and economic atmosphere of Iran at the time when the 2 Riyal 1358 coin entered circulation in 1979. The structure of government institutions was being rebuilt, ministries were reorganized, new laws were introduced, and their financial system had to quickly adjust to the new ideology. The central bank had to ensure that daily trade did not stop, because economic stability is essential in any revolution. If markets collapse, public confidence collapses with them. That is why coins like the 2 Riyal 1358 were so important. They were not just metal, they were instruments of stability. At that time, inflation pressures were rising and production systems were under strain, yet the government focused on maintaining basic currency flow. Small denomination coins such as 1 Riyal and 2 Riyal played a major role in everyday transactions. Bread, fuel, transportation, and small groceries often required low-value coins. Without them, trade would slow down. Imagine thousands of small shops across cities and villages depending on these coins for exact pricing. This shows how even a small coin becomes a foundation of economic life. Now think about symbolism again. After the revolution, the removal of royal imagery was not only political but psychological. When people used the new coins, they no longer saw the face of a monarch. Instead, they saw national and Islamic identity. This subtle daily exposure reinforced the new political system. Every transaction became a reminder of change. Currency can shape public memory, and public memory shapes national identity. During the early 1980s, the country also entered the Iran-Iraq War, which lasted 8 years despite war conditions. Production of coins continued because daily life could not stop. Factories worked under pressure. Resources were limited, but essential minting continued. The 2 Riyal coin circulated during wartime markets, ration lines, and reconstruction efforts. It became part of survival during one of the most difficult chapters in modern Middle Eastern history. Let us now discuss coin grading and collector perspective. When collectors examine the 2 Riyal 1358 coin, they look at condition, shine, surface marks, and strike. Quality coins in uncirculated condition with strong detail are more desirable. Pieces with minimal scratches and original mint luster attract higher value, while common circulated pieces remain affordable. They still hold strong historical interest, especially for collectors focusing on Revolutionary era coinage. Another important aspect is mintage quantity. Revolutionary governments often mint coins in large numbers to quickly replace old designs. However, exact mintage figures can vary depending on records and production capacity. If large numbers were produced, the coin becomes common in the market, but even common coins can become valuable over decades as they disappear from circulation and are lost or melty. Now let us move even deeper into the numismatic analysis of the 2 Riyal 1358 coin and understand how experts study such pieces in professional detail. When a numismatist examines this coin, the first focus is strike quality. During revolutionary transitions, minting facilities often operate under urgency. Dies may wear quickly and production speed can increase. This sometimes creates slight variations in sharpness of letter's edge, definition, and surface texture. Careful collectors look closely at the Persian inscriptions to see whether the calligraphy appears crisp or slightly flattened, because this can indicate how early or late the coin was struck in the production cycle. Next, we consider metal composition and durability. The 2 Riyal 1358 coin was designed for practical use rather than luxury display. That means cost Efficiency and resistance to corrosion were important over time. Aluminum, bronze and copper nickel coins develop. Natural toning, some may show darker surfaces, while others maintain a light silver appearance depending on storage environment. Coins kept in humid conditions may show oxidation, while those stored in dry holders often remain bright. Understanding these factors helps collectors evaluate authenticity and preservation. Now let us talk about circulation, where when a coin moves constantly from hand to hand, its highest design points wear down. First, on this coin, the raised lettering and decorative branches may become smooth after years of use. Heavy circulation pieces tell a story of active economic life, while uncirculated coins look beautiful. Circulated coins sometimes feel more historical because they were truly part of everyday transactions. Both types have value, but in different ways. One represents preservation, the other represents lived experience. We should also discuss the broader monetary reforms that followed as inflation changed the purchasing power of the Riyal. Small denominations gradually lost significance over time. Higher value notes and coins became more important. This is a common pattern in many countries. Undergoing economic transition, small coins become less practical, yet remain important historical artifacts. The 2 Riyal 1358 coin therefore represents the beginning phase of the Islamic Republic currency system before later adjustments reshaped daily pricing structures. International collectors often view coins through 3 main lenses: historical importance, rarity, and design uniqueness. The 2 Riyal 1358 coin scores highly in historical importance because it directly connects to the revolutionary transformation of the country. Its rarity depends on condition rather than mintage alone, and its design uniqueness lies in the immediate removal of monarchic imagery and adoption of ideological symbolism. Coins issued right after regime change always attract attention because they mark a clear dividing line in national identity. Now imagine placing this